Good morning, I'm Ed Lingao. This is One News Now. The lockdown in 10 areas in Barangay Baclaran, Parañaque has begun. In the next 3 days, residents in these places are not allowed to leave their homes. Let's get the latest on the ground with Justin Punsalang reporting live from Baclaran. Justin, kamusta dyan?
Bog, this is different from the hard lockdown in other cities in Metro have employed in the high-risk barangays. Parañaque calls theirs a calibrated lockdown where specific areas are shut down and not the entire barangay. Here in Baclaran, 10 streets have been closed off. Nobody can enter and no one can leave. The rest of the barangay remains under a modified ECQ. Under a calibrated lockdown, only frontline health workers and government employees may leave their homes. Workers in other sectors won't be allowed to leave their homes or enter these areas going home. As early as 5 a.m., Parañaque policemen were already busy preparing for the lockdown. Face masks, gloves, and arnis sticks were distributed to assigned personnel. According to the city's police chief, Colonel Robin King Sarmiento, there will be 2 shifts with 75 policemen each that will watch over these streets. They're joined by members of the Joint Task Force NCR as well as village sentries. They're tasked to watch over 6,000 households or around 25,000 individuals in these streets. Parañaque Mayor Edwin Olivares says residents have been given enough time to stock up on essential supplies for the 3-day lockdown. He also assures them that the city government will be distributing food packs to each household today starting at 12 noon. Barangay Baclaran Chairman June Zaida says they've locked down these streets because of its dense population, not because they have registered a large number of COVID cases. He says Baclaran has only 16 active cases to date. The entire barangay has around 50 to 60,000 residents and the homes are built next to each other. An area of concern is Zone 4. In the next 3 days, the City Health Department will be conducting targeted testing on persons who had direct contact with positive, suspect, and probable cases, as well as members of their household in these areas. Testing has actually started at 8 a.m. today. The City Health Office told us that they are eyeing to conduct 200 to 300 swab tests per day at the covered court of Baclaran Elementary School Central. The LGU will also be disinfecting these streets during the 3-day lockdown. Violators will be temporarily detained at Baclaran or at Barangay Baclaran Elementary School, Unit 1. Bok, we already spoke to some residents earlier today, and they admitted that the 3-day lockdown is actually a hard task to accomplish, especially during this hot season. But they also said that they feel like they are jailed inside their own homes. However, the residents said that they understood the reasoning behind the lockdown. According to the residents, it is better to be forced to stay at home for the 3-day lockdown rather than to acquire COVID-19. Bok?
Bok, linawin ko lang. So, ang lockdown ay hindi dahil maraming COVID-19 positive dyan, pero dahil siksikan yung mga tao dyan, ganun ba? So, anong gusto nila mangyari? Nag-lockdown para ma-test yung mga tao?
Yes, Bok. Compared kasi dun sa ibang mga barangay, particularly halimbawa yung barangay San Dionisio dito sa Parañaque City na may 56 cases, dito sa barangay Baclaran, 16 lamang yung cases. Ang problema, Bok, magkakadikit yung mga bahay at sa isang bahay, three families ang nagsasama, around 5 members per family. So mga 15 persons sa isang bahay. So ang ikinakatakot doon ng local government ng Parañaque, baka mas mapabilis yung community transmission. Sa katunayan, Bok, meron 2 pamilya dito na lahat ng members nila ay COVID positive. Isang pamilya, 9 ang members, tapos yung isa, 4 naman. So yun ang iniiwasan ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Parañaque. Kaya inuna nila itong particular na barangay na ito na isara at magsagawa ng swab at rapid testing. Yung ibang mga barangay kasi, Bok, medyo magkakalayo yung kanilang mga kabahayan, kaya hindi ganun magiging mabilis yung transmission ng COVID-19. Bok?
Pero Bok, kung tama intindi ko rin kanina, may testing silang gagawin ng mga 200 tests per day for the next 3 days. So that's around 600 tests lamang. medyo mababa rin yung testing nila, yung testing numbers, kumpara doon sa population na sasabi mo, I think, 70,000 natin apektado.
Well, Bok, sabi ni Mayor Edwin Olivares, etong 200 to 300, estimate lang yan. Posible pa itong dumami. Depende doon sa magiging resulta ng kanilang contact tracing. So, kasi sa ngayon, nagsasagawa sila ng contact tracing kasabay ng mass testing. So, posible yon dumami. At lahat na magpapositibo doon sa test na yon ay i-detain naman o i-quarantine o i-isolate din sa isolation facility nila para hindi na sila makahalubilo pa ng kanilang mga kapitbahay o mga kamag-anak pa. Bok?
Okay, maraming salamat. Justin Punsalang reporting live from Baclaran. And here are the other stories we are keeping our eyes on. A female cadet leads this year's graduates of the Philippine National Police Academy. Cadet Lay Ann Bancho Palermo, who hails from Zamboanga City, topped the 277 graduates of the Madayog class of 2020. She will join the Bureau of Fire Protection. Meralco is waiving the 47 peso convenience fee that's being charged to customers when paying via the company's app. Meralco earlier said that the charge does not go to the company but to the gateway provider. And global coronavirus infections approach the 5 million mark, which would be a tragic milestone according to the WHO. Emergencies Director Michael Ryan. On Tuesday, the WHO recorded 106,000 new cases, the most in a single day since the outbreak began in December. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. I'm Ed Lingao. We are One News.